Hello, Bridget here, and welcome back to my channel, where we talk about a lot of chronic illness and art and do quite a bit of gaming, but it's gaming like 2013, so I'm like super late on that. But you know what? If you like some nostalgia, here I am. I'm hoping everyone read the title of the video before they came in, but if you did not, we're talking about the chronic illness portion of my channel today. I know it could be a little downhearted, but I'm going to try to lighten the mood a bit, because honestly, I feel like I really do, and I'm struggling with my chronic conditions right now, so let's kind of address them in a lighthearted and funny, hopefully funny manner. I have a habit of not being funny, but thinking I'm hilarious, and maybe that's what the actual fun is. Everyone laughing at me because I'm cringe, but you know what, that's okay. If you're laughing, it's fine. So, just in case people don't know, it is Disability Awareness Month. I was going to do a more educational, more like serious video to address it and talk about it, but I have had a lot of bad news lately with my health, and I just cannot just be that serious right now. I need to make light of it. I need to kind of laugh and just kind of feel a little bit more normal. So we are going to be reviewing things that I use for my chronic illnesses / disabilities, whatever you might want to call them. So first on our list is, the amount of I give. As you can see, I need to go buy some more. I don't think Amazon sells them, so that's going to be a little hard. Eventually I will, and then they'll be gone within 10 seconds. I guarantee it. Second on our list is, out of the pile of things I grabbed, is the salt tablets, which are great to talk about next because these are like a 1 out of 10. For me, frankly, because no one informed me that if you have GI tract problems and add salt, which is very abrasive apparently to your GI system, you're going to cause some issues. So this is kind of where my issues have stemmed from right now. 1 out of 10 stars does not work for me, which really disappointing because they actually work really well for other people with POTS. And if you didn't know that, I have POTS as well. That's what I was using salt tablets for. But yeah, no, it completely screwed my GI tract, and I'm not happy about it, and we're still trying to fix it. Second on the list, I want to keep like this because it's a small bottle, but you can see it's a prescription bottle. I just don't want to show my address on it. But second on the list is my POTS medication. It 5 out of 10 stars. I don't trust it because I have GI issues, so I'm waiting for it to go horribly wrong, but so far it has not. It is not. But yeah, it was a lot of anxiety getting on meds. But that's only why it's 5 out of 10 stars, because I just am super always anxious that it's someday going to screw up because my GI tract is going to go like, I don't feel like it today. We're not going to digest anything. And then I'm just going to have horrible fucking issues with it. I'm going to grab, you can hear all these like tablets being like pushed out. I swear I don't have that many. Okay, here we go. Next up is my vitamin D, which I just recently had to use because, again, Crohn's will be like that, honestly. And also, I just don't leave my house. So far, this is a 9 out of 10. My fatigue is going away. Yay. But it also means that I just need to get some goddamn sun. I mean, I'm obviously super tanned and get a lot of sun and go to the beach every other weekend. I don't understand why I would need that, honestly. I mean, it's not like I'm a redhead or anything and burn within 10 seconds of going into the sunlight. Wouldn't be me. Nah. That's not my giant sun hat sitting on a lamp back there at all. Going on the rampage of pills. I wonder if YouTube, I couldn't remember what I was posting. I almost said Instagram, I almost said TikTok. What the hell? Anyway, I wonder if did it again. YouTube's gonna be mad at me showing all these pills. These are all prescription, by the way. But Tylenol, 7 out of 10 stars, absolutely love it. Does great with all the joint pain that I have all the time. But I think my liver does not appreciate it at all, and you know what? It's just gonna have to suck it the hell up because the rest of my body doesn't like pain whatsoever. Also, I can't take ibuprofen anymore because one of the meds you can't see me have right now is my Remicade, which is IV, and it's an anti-inflammatory. So that's a 10 out of 10 so far, actually. I can't showcase it. That does not mix with ibuprofen, which is really sad because I absolutely love ibuprofen. So maybe 9 out of 10 stars for Remicade, actually, because I can't take ibuprofen. More pills. Absolutely more pills again. Like, here, I'll censor them if YouTube doesn't like it. But yeah. Steroids. 2 out of 10 stars. Freaking hate them. Would rather flush those down the toilet than put them in my mouth. Absolutely don't like them. They really, really make my emotional state utter garbage. Also, I really hate those ones right now. Not my cat. I love my cat. But I really hate those meds right now because my insurance didn't cover them. And it was over $160 to purchase those. And I'm not happy. Like, I didn't realize having a broken ass was going to cost this much in the long run. And, speaking of Crohn's, here's the amount of patience I have left for everything, as you can see. I'm also out of that, though. So if anyone knows where to purchase that, please let me know, because I've been out for a very, very long time. It's getting concerning. I'm getting kind of an attitude with people lately in the medical field. So thank you. Leave that down below where to get that. We're stepping away from the pills to the heart monitor. Well, heart monitor. That's not a heart monitor. Frankly, I did actually have to wear one of those heart holsters, monitors, whatever they call. And turns out I'm allergic to the adhesive they use. So that was great. It was just allergic reaction all over the place. So that was great. But I don't know what you call these. Things that need batteries. There we go. This is a blood pressure cuff. If people don't know, it's a small one. This is a Oxama. It's a little heart monitor, okay, for your finger. I can't say the word, okay? I give these both like a freaking 4 out of 10 stars because they need batteries, and this one I constantly accidentally fling places because I just forget. And also my cat likes to knock this around, so that's actually kind of what he was going for if you saw him in the background. And this thing needs batteries like every other Tuesday. And also, it just reads horribly wrong. Like, if I even twitch my finger, it goes wrong. It makes me so mad. But yeah, no. Those are for my POTS, by the way, not Crohn's. There we go. Lotion. Here we go. I actually have to use this quite often right now because my Crohn's is flaring up, so it's causing eczema. Yay! Love it. Thank you. It's like an early Christmas present. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I have, like, eczema. And it's fun. It's itchy. I love it. So yeah, lotion everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. So this would be like a 10 out of 10 because it's saving my arse right now. And I feel like since I haven't ragged on my EDS, right? I've ragged on POTS, I've ragged on my Crohn's. I need to rag on my EDS for a minute. Yeah, these are knee braces. I've seen them, showed them in other videos. These are things I should wear more often, but get too lazy to put them on and then sit down like after taking a walk and be like, oh my god, my legs feel like hell. Why? Why can't they just work? Well, you know what? They would work, honey, if you just put these on. So these would be a 10 out of 10 when I remember to use them, but a 0 out of 10 when they're just sitting on my shelf or in my bag and not doing crap. Also, the attempt to get these was just great, actually. My insurance refused to cover these at first until I went to a very specific place that was 35 minutes away from me, which would have been fine, except that there was a place 5 minutes away from me that could have given me the same ones, but my insurance said, no, that's too convenient. So, yeah, more ragging on American healthcare. And these are actually inside out. They actually are zebra. But they actually, yeah. See? I purposely got zebra ones because if you didn't know this, the kind of like representation for EDS, I guess it would be with zebra. It's a whole thing about like if it acts like a horse, sounds like a horse, it might not be a horse type of thing. You can look it up. I'll leave some links down below so you can, like, if that didn't make sense. But yeah, purposely chose the zebra ones for my EDS. But these are compression socks. They're, as I said, inside out. Hold on. They're really hard to get into. These are also for my POTS. If you haven't noticed, a lot of this stuff is for my POTS. Like all the medication that I showed case was mostly for that. But anyway, yeah, compression socks. I don't wear them a lot in the summer because I'll overheat. So in the summertime, these are like a 3 out of 10. They're completely useless because even though they help the blood get out of my legs and go towards my head, it just drops back down again because I'm overheating. But when it's not too hot, these are like a 7 out of 10. So I can usually walk around pretty okay with these. I have a lot less POTS issues long term, like a lot less fatigue when I wear these. But if I combine them with these, it's a lot. It's very hot. So I did that to go to Pride thing. I ended up overheating and ended up in bed rest for 2 days because of it. So not a good idea to combine these in 80-degree weather, I found out. This is huge. It's also leaking. Like, I don't recommend this water bottle to anyone. It is super, super leaky. It was like $30 and it leaks. But anyway, I also broke it. This is my fault right here. I broke it within the first day I got it. I filled it up and then I dropped it and it busted. So, you know, I mean, it's not why it's leaking though. Oh my God, it is leaking everywhere. Anyway, this is a water bottle. I think everyone knows this. The rating isn't actually the water bottle, even though I complained about it. It's actually the water. I give the water. I need to do it for my POTS. I need to do it actually just to live in general. I used to like not drink water almost at all because of another chronic illness that I haven't spoken about yet. Oh my God, I have so many. It's like I'm a great collector of things that are completely useless and it costs a lot of money and I can't resell it at all. Anyway, but I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. It keeps me from passing out. It keeps me, you know, not dying, but it also makes me pee every freaking 10 minutes. And you're like, yeah, that's normal. People do that. No, actually, because I have some bladder issues, but not like your grandmother. It's more like my body just likes to neurologically freak out all the time. So hence why also I take a lot of Tylenol for my bladder that freaks out all the time. Anytime it gets a small smidgen of anything in it. So if I'm going to review my bladder, it's fucking 0 out of 10 stars, man. Because it does its job, but it freaks out about it every moment. But yeah, that's why water gets a lower rating than what it should be. Because, ow, having to use the bathroom 15 times in an hour really hurts after a while. Just to let you know. And my last thing, sitting on the floor with me, is this. Oh, excuse me. Is this. This is also for my POTS. If you haven't noticed, I have a lot of things for my POTS and almost nothing for everything else because it's what's affecting me the most right now and takes a lot more time and care than the rest of them, I feel like. But yeah, it's the last thing on my floor that I have. These are Liquid IV things. This is also why my water is a weird color. That's not just bad water in my area. It actually has one of these in it. So that's to help not pass out or start to pass out. Most of these kind of taste bad, though, to be honest. Like, not bad, but this is my favorite flavor. So this one out of them all is like 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this. The lemon one is the only one that I can't stand, but otherwise, these are actually pretty good. I mean, that was the last thing on my floor. I do actually have a cane. It's sitting up against the wall over there, but I don't feel like grabbing it. So yeah, technically that was the last thing on my floor, but the other thing that's like way, way over there is my cane. I only use it very, very, very rarely, so I feel like I can't really rate it too much, but I will anyway because we are here talking about it. It's the only mobility aid that I use on occasion. It's very rarely when I feel like I need it. When my POTS gets bad, I will. And I have to go out in public, like to the store or something, or I just feel like leaving, but don't feel like falling on my arse because, you know, dizzy. Or I use it for when my knees are acting up really, really bad, or my hips, and they hurt too bad, and it's usually only on one side that it hurts. Then I'll use that to walk around because my EDS has flared up bad enough where I could not walk, so I just kind of, like, walked anyway and just dealt with the pain. So I'll give that, like, a 7 out of 10 stars because it's pretty decent, actually. I really actually like not being in pain when I get to use it. The only problem is that it screws up whatever shoulder that I'm using to walk on it. And I also don't appreciate the dirty looks I get from older and younger folks seeing somebody who looks the way I do, meaning young and not sick to them, use it. quick story about the cane, though. The very first time I ever used it, and that I didn't use it for almost an entire year afterwards, I was walking into a mall and this nice old couple held open the door for me and everything, and there was a double set of doors, so there's one here and then there was one back here. And they opened the door for me. I went in, and then I put the cane under my arm, and I opened the door for them to let them go by and it to be nice. And then, with the cane still under my arm, I walked into the building behind them, and they saw me walk without it. And they're like, oh, kids these days will do anything for attention now, won't they? And I was like, I'm sorry, Karen. I want to do what? With the what now? Please understand that at this time that I give and have no to hand you right now. So I would really appreciate if you shut your damn mouth. Anyway, that's enough of a rant on that. Okay, so that is all the stuff that I could find that I use on a fairly regular basis for my chronic illnesses. Yeah, I understand that I'm joking, excuse me. I understand that I'm joking around in this video and making light of it, but on a regular basis, it really doesn't feel like this. It's not a big joke to me. This is just a way of how I cope with what's going on with my health, because I can't control it in any way, and no one really can. So this is kind of my serious bit to a funnier video about this. For me, it's really hard for me to look back at who I was 5-6 years ago, and be like, well, I could do so many things back then. I could go, like, all throughout high school, I barely ever had to touch, like, a single, I barely had to touch Tylenol. My eczema wasn't that bad. My GI tract wasn't that bad. I used to walk 6 miles a day to go down to my local library. I used to exercise all the time because that's how I cope with stress. And then now, as a 26-year-old adult, I can't go out on my balcony when it's really warm outside because I risk potentially starting to not fall over, but yes, actually fall over. That's really what I didn't mean. I'm still kind of in denial that I'll fall over, but I do. So it is really hard, and I am coping with bad news lately in a humorous manner. Not everyone is going to do that, though. So here's the serious bit at the end of the video. Please be kind to people. Please try to be understanding, and yeah. Everyone, stay safe, stay as healthy as you can, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share, do what you need to do. Sacrifice your firstborn to my cat. He probably won't accept it, but you know, you never know. Okay.